Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm your name, a certified accountant helping you make smarter money decisions every week. Let me start with a simple question. If you had $10,000 or $1,000 today, where would you invest it first? Would it go into the stock market, real estate, a mutual fund, or maybe crypto? Most people rush into investments hoping for fast returns, but here's the truth that nobody tells you. It's not just about where you invest, it's about the order in which you invest. Yes, there's an optimal order to invest in your money. And if you get that order right, your financial life becomes stronger, more secure, and more profitable over time. But if you get it wrong, well, you could end up in debt, stressed out, or even losing money in the long run. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. As an accountant, I've worked with hundreds of clients over the years, from salary earners to business owners, and I've seen patterns that actually work in real life, not just on paper. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the 5-step investing order that I recommend to all my clients, whether you're just starting out or already earning decent money. Here's what you'll learn: where to put your money first before investing anything, when it's the right time to start investing in stocks or real estate, how to make sure you're not skipping the most important financial steps. This isn't just theory, this is real, actionable advice that can literally change your financial future. It's simple, it's strategic, and it's based on solid accounting principles and real-world results. So grab a notebook or open your notes app, because this could be the most important video you watch before making your next financial move. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're serious about building wealth the smart way. Let's get started with step 1. Building your emergency fund, and why it's the absolute foundation of any good financial plan. Alright, let's dive into step 1 of the smartest way to invest your money, and that is building an emergency fund. Now, I know this part might not sound exciting. You're probably thinking, why save money when I could be investing it and getting higher returns? Here's the truth. Before you even think about investing in stocks, crypto, mutual funds, or real estate, you need to protect yourself from financial emergencies. An emergency fund is not an investment, it's insurance for your investments. It's a buffer that keeps you from going into debt when life hits you with unexpected expenses, like medical bills, job loss, car repair, emergencies, or even a sudden rent increase. Without an emergency fund, you'll be forced to break your investments early or take on high-interest debt like credit cards or personal loans, both of which ruin your long-term wealth. So, how much should you save? The general rule is to keep at least 3 to 6 months worth of essential expenses in a separate savings account. Not in cash under your bed, not in the stock market, not in your current account where it's easy to spend. Put it in a high-yield savings account or a money market fund somewhere safe, accessible, and not linked to risky investments. Let me give you an example. If your monthly living expenses are $1,500, then your emergency fund should be anywhere between $4,500 to $9,000. And remember, this is not money you touch for shopping, travel, or investing. It's for true emergencies only. Once this safety net is in place, you'll feel so much more confident moving on to high-risk, high-return investments. So before you invest your first rupee, dollar, or euro, make sure your emergency fund is fully set up. Next, we'll move on to step 2, paying off high-interest debt, a step that most people skip, but it's absolutely crucial if you want your money to actually grow. Now that your emergency fund is in place, you're ready for step 2, paying off high-interest debt. Let's be honest, debt is one of the biggest barriers to building wealth, especially high-interest debt like credit cards, personal loans, payday loans, and buy now, pay later schemes. These can easily charge you 18%, 24%, or even 36% interest annually. To put that in perspective, even great stock market returns average only about 8% to 10% per year. So if you're carrying debt that costs you more than that, you're losing money faster than you can earn it. Here's what I tell all my clients. Paying off high-interest debt is a guaranteed return. If your credit card is charging you 25% interest and you pay it off, it's like getting a 25% return, risk-free. No investment in the world can offer that with zero risk. So here's what to do. List all your debts, including balances, minimum payments, and interest rates. Focus on paying off the highest interest rate debt first while making minimum payments on the rest. This is called the avalanche method, and it's mathematically the fastest way to get debt-free. If you're overwhelmed, you can also use the snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debts first to build motivation. Just don't stop until it's all gone. I get it, paying off debt isn't exciting. It feels slow, but trust me, the freedom you gain once you're debt-free is worth every effort. And here's the best part. Once those monthly payments are gone, you free up more cash to invest and grow wealth much faster. So don't skip this step. Don't ignore it. High-interest debt is a financial emergency. Treat it like one. Coming up next is step 3, investing in retirement accounts. where your money finally starts working for you, not the other way around. Now that you've built your emergency fund and cleared high-interest debt, it's finally time for what most people are excited about, investing. And step 3 is, start investing for your retirement. This is where you start building long-term wealth slowly, consistently, and powerfully. The earlier you start, the easier it gets. Why? Because of something called compound interest, where your money earns interest, and that interest earns more interest over time. It's like planting a money tree. The longer you leave it to grow, the more fruit it produces. Here's the golden rule. Invest in tax-advantaged retirement accounts first, depending on where you live. These could be 401k or Roth 401k, IRA or Roth IRA, National Pension Scheme, NPS, Public Provident Fund, PPF, Employee Provident Fund, EPF. These accounts offer tax benefits like deductions, tax-free growth, or tax-free withdrawals, helping you keep more of your money in the long run. If your employer offers a 401k match, make sure you contribute at least enough to get the full match. That's free money, and it's one of the best returns you'll ever get. Now, you don't need to be a stock market expert. You can start with simple, diversified options like index funds, for example, S&P 500, target date retirement funds, mutual funds with low fee SF. If it's just $50 or $1,000 a month, start investing consistently. Over time, it adds up. The key is to automate your investments so you never miss a month. Make it as regular as paying your bills. And remember, retirement investing isn't about timing the market. It's about time in the market. In the next step, we'll look at how to diversify beyond retirement accounts and explore investments like stocks, real estate, or even your own business. Let's move to step 4, growing and diversifying your investments. Now that you've laid the foundation, emergency fund, no high-interest debt, and consistent retirement investing, it's time to move to step 4 and 5, diversify and grow. This is where real wealth starts to build. In step 4, you begin investing beyond retirement accounts, like index funds or ETFs, real estate or REITs, blue-chip stocks, or dividend-paying companionships in mutual funds, they've in international markets. Depending on your goals, the idea is to diversify. Don't put all your money in one place. This reduces risk and increases stability in your portfolio. Now comes step 5. Invest in yourself, and honestly, this might be the most valuable investment of all. That includes taking courses, learning new skills, starting a side hustle, building a business, because when you invest in yourself, your earning potential increases, and that's the fuel for everything else. Remember, smart investing isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about building a strong, balanced system that grows over time. Follow this order, stay consistent, and your future self will thank you. If this video helped, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this.